Liv Morgan wants this WWE star to berate her once she's back. Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Liv Morgan asked a fellow WWE star to berate her once she returns to the Stamford-based promotion. Morgan has been on the shelf since suffering from a shoulder injury during a match against Kairi Sane in the June 16th episode of WWE Raw. While she's taking time to recover, she dropped a message to Zoe Stark, who was also sidelined with an injury during her Money in the Bank qualifier match against Rhea Ripley and Kairi Sane. The injury occurred when she mistimed her missile drop kick and landed awkwardly on her knee. The WWE star underwent a successful surgery for her damaged ACL, MCL, and meniscus, and recently updated fans via her Instagram handle that she could finally walk again. She described the process as frustrating and taxing both physically and mentally, but she assured fans she will be back soon. What is up, Stark Marks? It's been a little bit since I posted, so I thought I would get on here and give you guys an update. And to be completely honest, it's been both mentally and physically exhausting and frustrating, and I'm in a spot right now with my knee where it's not wanting to bend and give me the full range of motion that I am looking for, and as much as that sucks, it's okay. I will push through this. I will find a way around it. I will get to where I need to get. But boy, is it frustrating. But there's always a silver lining in a dark cloud, right? So there's a couple things I'm happy for. I'm walking again, riding a stationary bike. We got a new puppy, Mad Max. Love that little guy. Seeing all of my animals, Sly the cat, Kai, and Max, and them all play and get together, that lights my heart up, so that's the joy of my day. But we'll get through this. Liv Morgan responds to Zoe Stark's update with odd request to berate her on WWE Return. While Starks received a lot of love and support from her fellow WWE stars, the former Women's World Champion Liv Morgan responded by saying, "The reason for this odd request is unknown, and fans will have to wait for both stars to return to WWE to know the answer." WWE News, Rumor Roundup, Liv Morgan issues update on her relationship. Reason why Brock Lesnar is gone. Again, welcome to the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE News Rumor Roundup. Today we have a bunch of interesting stories. The reason why Brock Lesnar hasn't appeared since SummerSlam may have been revealed. Meanwhile, a rumor is going around that a current world champion might be gone for a long time. Elsewhere, Liv Morgan has seemingly issued an update on her storyline relationship with Dominic Mysterio. So, let's get right into today's roundup. The reason why Brock Lesnar versus John Cena isn't on WWE Clash in Paris. Brock Lesnar returned to WWE at the end of SummerSlam and attacked John Cena. This set the stage for a big-time match between the two, with most people expecting it to happen at the upcoming Clash in Paris premium live event. However, Cena is instead facing Logan Paul in France. Lesnar is now gone from WWE television again, although he is expected to make a return after Clash in Paris. Veteran journalist Dave Meltzer has reported the reason why that is the case. Speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer stated that WWE is planning to hold a premium live event on September 20th with Brock Lesnar versus John Cena as the main event. While still unannounced, the show is set to go head-to-head with AEW All Out. These plans are why the Beast Incarnate hasn't appeared since SummerSlam, allowing Logan Paul to face Cena at Clash in Paris. #2. Liv Morgan still trusts Dominic Mysterio. While Liv Morgan has been out injured with a shoulder injury, Roxanne Perez has taken her place in the Judgment Day. There have also been hints that something fishy is going on between Perez and Dominic Mysterio on screen. Dirty Dom, of course, is also in a storyline relationship with Liv Morgan. So, how does the former Women's World Champion feel about Mysterio now? It turns out she still trusts and supports him. This is evidenced by Morgan sharing Dominic's Instagram post of his tag team match with El Grande Americano against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee from Raw on her story. It remains to be seen, though, if Liv Morgan will continue to trust Dominic Mysterio as her return approaches in the coming months. Concerning update on Naomi, Naomi was supposed to defend her Women's World Championship against Io Sky on Raw this week. However, WWE abruptly announced she wasn't medically cleared to compete hours before the show, causing the match to be canceled. Speaking on Wrestling Observer Live, industry insider Brian Alvarez has suggested he heard rumors from WWE that would suggest Naomi will be out of action for a long time. There is definitely a rumor going around in WWE about what's going on with Naomi, and like it's being talked about by people there, and if it is, in fact, what's going on, she is going to be out for a long, long time. Okay, I'll just say that for now. My presumption is that, people will find out probably fairly soon, but I think that it would be a while. If this is the case, he said. While the exact rumor was not revealed, it has sparked concern across the wrestling world. Sportskeeda Wrestling sends its best wishes to Naomi if she is injured and set to be out for a long time. Liv Morgan proves that she still trusts Dominic Mysterio, despite recent speculation. Liv Morgan has been away from WWE due to her shoulder injury, and in that time, Roxanne Perez has stepped in her place as one half of the women's tag team champions and lost her title at SummerSlam. Dominic Mysterio has remained the Intercontinental Champion and could pick up another title this weekend at AAA Triple Mania. It seems that even though Finn Balor has been pushing together Roxanne and Mysterio in Liv Morgan's absence, she continues to support and trust her on-screen partner. Morgan recently shared a screenshot of his match from Raw last night on her Instagram story, which shows that she is still watching him in the Judgment Day from afar and continues to keep tabs on him. The Judgment Day seems to have a new aura about it without Morgan, but despite her absence, they have remained the top stable on WWE Raw. How long will Liv Morgan be sidelined? Liv Morgan suffered a shoulder injury, which forced her to undergo surgery, and the prognosis was that she could be out for several more months. Finn Balor has been giving updates on Morgan on Raw and has noted that she is rehabbing and trying to get back to full fitness. It came at the worst time for the former women's champion, as she was unable to relinquish her title herself. Instead, she was written off TV and missed the Evolution 2025 event, which reportedly was centered around her. Morgan was part of some of the biggest WWE storylines at the time she was injured, and it has forced the company to rewrite much of their content a number of times. It's hoped that Morgan will be able to pick up where she left off when she finally returns, provided she is still welcomed into the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan is going to be a huge babyface when she returns. When Liv Morgan returns from injury, she has a huge opportunity to become a top babyface again. Ever since returning at the Royal Rumble in 2024, Liv Morgan has been on her revenge tour, which has elevated her career to an entirely new level. After being out for an extended period of time, she vowed to get her revenge on Rhea Ripley. After her accidental injury to Ripley in a backstage brawl, it was the perfect time to capitalize and make her one of the biggest heels in the women's division. Once the Ripley injury happened, WWE seized the moment and Morgan won the Women's World Championship at the King Queen of the Ring PLE in May last year. Then, the kiss from Dirty Dominic Mysterio occurred at SummerSlam in August of last year, which immediately projected them into top heel status. Although this all initiated Morgan's mission to take everything from Ripley, it also has recently taken a turn that could change what the future holds for her. After spending the past year and some change as a top heel in the women's division, WWE has a huge opportunity to revisit Morgan as a babyface when she returns, especially since her last babyface run didn't exactly have the storybook ending. After her all-time cash-in moment on Ronda Rousey, Morgan's run as WWE Women's Champion didn't align with the moment she dethroned Rousey. Whatever the reason was, the crowd/WWE universe began to turn on her, and she lost the title after 3 months to Rousey again. In addition to needing a second chance with a babyface run, it also makes the most sense with her current storyline within the Judgment Day. Before her unfortunate shoulder injury, all signs indicated WWE was headed towards a Morgan face turn. It appeared she was essentially being replaced by faction member Finn Balor with the addition of Roxanne Perez. Wherever they were headed, the plans have likely been altered. Arguably, Morgan could come back with even more ammunition to become a babyface once again. Not only did Perez take her spot as the women's tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez, but she lost the titles. And there's still more that could be done with Perez's connection with Mysterio while Morgan is out. Whether it is part of the storyline or not, Baylor and JD McDonough vaguely mentioned her timetable for her return on Raw. This gives the Judgment Day all sorts of time to add more fuel to the fire while Morgan is out, and of course, more time to ignite the flame, storyline-wise, between Perez and Mysterio. That way, when Morgan returns, she has legitimate and valid reasons for being upset and for the WWE Universe to get behind her once again.